Please read the disclaimer. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, moneymakers. I could not believe my eyes when I saw this news story, tweet, or however you want to look at it. I saw it as a tweet, but it was actually a news story. Plus, the Secretary of Treasury, yes, the Secretary of Treasury just tweeted about crypto ETFs, yes, or ETPs. You're not going to want to miss that. And we'll talk about why the ISO 222 deadline could be something that is fueling the ISO 22 cryptos, XRP, HBAR, Algorand, and others. All I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Smishity smash that like button and let's get into it. So first, I want to start out with the news from the Treasury Secretary here. If we would have gone back to Janet Yellen, who was the previous Treasury Secretary, I do not think that she would be tweeting out this statement just 1 year ago. It's kind of wild how the crypto market has totally changed from just 1 year ago. Pretty wild. So he tweeted out, today, US Treasury and the IRS issued new guidance giving crypto exchange traded products, ETPs, a clear path to stake digital assets and share staking rewards with their retail investors. This move increases investor benefits, boosts innovation, and keeps America the global leader in digital assets on blockchain technology. And Eleanor followed up here and said, just gave ETFs a trust and clear legal path to stake digital assets and share rewards with investors, meaning staking is now tax recognized, compliant, and ready for institutions to fully take advantage, right? This is huge, right? You have just wait a second, Bill Hughes here. He goes into a little bit more. I didn't want to get into it too much, but I'll actually put Bill's tweet in the description if you want to read a little bit more about the technical stuff. But this is wild, right? Think about this. What did crypto investors, what did big money ask for? They asked for regulatory clarity, right? Now, of course, we're going to have the Clarity Act that is potentially coming soon. But when you have the government coming and saying, here, we're giving you a clear path to stake digital assets, right? This is what retail investors want, and this is what big money wants. They want to know the rules. They want to know what are the tax implications. They want to know everything. And if they know everything and they know the risks and rewards, then there's higher probability that they are going to invest in something like that. Before, it was the Wild West. We didn't know, like, well, can I do this? Can I do this? Is this okay? You ask someone, I don't know. You ask an expert, well, if it's right. But now they're clearing everything up. They're making everything clear. And this is really a new day for the crypto market. It's been this way for a while, but every single time we get another one of these updates, it's just crazy and it's just wild. And you know, it makes me, you know, even more positive than I was, you know, just long term on the crypto market. Again, this is just me and what I'm feeling and what I'm doing. Of course, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. You have to decide what you are doing and how you are reacting and moving in the crypto market. Okay, it's a very volatile place. We've seen it go up a lot. We've seen it go down a lot. Again, you know, ask experts, ask people that know things like a tax expert and things like that. It's very important because it could be the difference between paying a lot and not paying at all. Okay, so that's very important. Again, not financial advice, not tax advice. Always do your own due diligence and talk to an expert. Okay, very important. If we go and we look at what was happening today with XRP, it was a very interesting day. But before we get to XRP and what XRP did, I just want to remind you about our new Telegram group. If you haven't joined, right, it's free. You just click the link in the description down below and in the pinned comment. We already have 233 people in the group. And so this is a place where I can give you updates, give you more alpha, more of my feelings, what's going on with me, and updates that, maybe it's not in the YouTube format or something like that, I can update you there. We also have the new partner BYDFI, and we do have an exclusive sign up for the new depositors. You can see here we have the supercharge and we have the whale trader bonuses, which also include joining the special whale group. So if you are interested, that has a chat with me and with a representative from BYDFI. So if you are interested in that, having a place to speak with me, to speak with the representative, link is in the description down below inside my website here, right? And you can come to Moneymaker Avilev, and then you can get the BYDFI. Okay, so link is in the description down below. They are a partner of the channel. I will get a commission if you use my link. So thank you for that, and please trade responsibly. So if we go and we look at what's happening with XRP, you can see that XRP is up 6.75% on the day. It was up a little bit higher. It was up all the way to 258, but did pull back to 252. In general, the whole crypto market kind of pulled back here towards the end of the day. You can see Bitcoin only up 0.75%, Ethereum up 1%, Solana 0.88%. You can see there's a lot of red here towards the bottom, because these are assets that were actually up big recently. So a lot of them have been selling off. And so the crypto market, it was kind of a mixed bag today. You can see from the green and the red. Okay. But what was interesting today was the fact that it was a lot, the ones that were up were a lot of the ISO 222. As we get closer to November 22nd, my birthday, deadline for global financial institutions to adopt the ISO 222 standard for payments has sparked discussion at X, with users highlighting the blockchains like XRP, Cardano, Algo, and HBAR for bridging traditional finance and DeFi. And so this is going to be very interesting because you have these assets today going up. I didn't even see, no, Cardano, no, right? But the others were. HBAR was up 8.36%, Algo 5.63%. So they were up today. And so that's very interesting. At first, I thought it might be because of the DTCC listing of the XRP ETF tickers, but I think it's more ISO related, potentially people getting ready for that. So that's interesting. We'll see how that will potentially affect XRP going forward. But what really had me surprised today, and I couldn't believe my eyes, was, now I don't know if you know this, but my grandmama, right? She's not with us anymore. She passed about like 6 years ago. She was big into markets, right? And she would read the Wall Street Journal, and she was, an investor, and she loved watching CNBC. And I never thought the day that we would have CNBC putting out an article talking about Ripple Labs, how Ripple Labs is conquering crypto. Now the XRP linked firm wants to take on traditional finance. This is not, a Joe Schmo publication. This is CNBC, 431,000 views. But this is how we see that this article wouldn't have been written a year ago, right? This wouldn't have happened a year ago. First, of course, the SEC case and all that has finished and we're not going to talk about it anymore. But the fact is also, as we talked about on the first segment here, the US government has totally changed its outlook and it's the way it behaves around crypto. And so the fact is that publications like this feel more confident to put out an article to their readers that is pro crypto than they did before, because there was a stigma around the crypto market, and there still is. You always hear like of shenanigans that happen in the market, but I think it's becoming a lot more first world, mainstream, and this is just another step forward, another notch in the belt of XRP and Ripple. And with all the investment that they have been putting in, buying companies and accumulating and creating and bolstering XRPL with potential traffic. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new era for XRP, for Ripple, and it's going to be very exciting over the next coming years to see how potentially all of this plays out. Very, very interesting times. Don't forget to check out the links in the description down below to BYDFI and join the Telegram group. Again, that's open to everybody, so you don't need anything. You can have it on your browser. By the way, you don't have to download anything to your phone or anything like that. Actually, you do need to sign up. I think, like with your phone. I remember. I'll remember that this is the only group, the one that I put in the link here. There's another group out there that looks like Avi Moneymaker, right? It's not me. It's a scammer. If you see anywhere else, Avi, it's not me, except the links that I put here to my Twitter and to this Telegram group. I'm not contacting you. I'm not DMing you on social media. So be very, very careful out there. Okay? Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.